Slayer world, I have another box here to unbox with you today. So anybody who's even remotely in the anime community knows about Demon Slayer and how hot it is right now. Seems like everybody has watched it, and I am one of those people. It was the hottest anime of last year. They just released a movie for it. Everybody's going crazy over the characters and all the designs and everything like that. Recently, I've been falling back into my old anime hidey hole, and I started watching Boku no Hero. And I gotta be honest that I have an unpopular opinion about it. I think that people treat it like it's the second coming of Christ, and it's good. Like, it's tolerable. I'm gonna watch the rest of it. But it's not as amazing as everybody else says that it is. But Demon Slayer is. Demon Slayer is this... I love everything about Demon Slayer. I love the character designs, I love the story, I love the universe, I love the traditional Japanese aesthetic of the whole entire show. I just think it's beautiful, it's really nicely animated, and I can connect with the characters on a very deep level. I don't really consider myself an anime figure collector. I have a couple here and there that I've picked up over the years, but I'm not really a die-hard collector of any kind. But I did really fall in love with Demon Slayer, and I really wanted a figure of Nezuko. I do have a couple of things I want to say about this figure first. So if you just want to be here for the unboxing to see the figure and everything, you can skip to this timestamp in the video just to see me unbox it. Otherwise, I'm going to talk a little bit about it first. So I think I should tell you like kind of what my style is with collecting anime figures. For the most part, I really like figures with movement. I like the very ethereal, like beautiful pose, beautiful face. Like, I like the real expensive ones basically, which is why I don't collect them, because I can't bring myself to spend $250 on a piece of plastic that's gonna sit and collect dust. That's a me thing. I love watching videos of other collectors that collect things like this, and I love to watch them unbox them and everything like that, but it could never be me, I don't think. So that is why today I have the Demon Slayer Nezuko Kamado QPOSKET figure. The QPOSKETs I have mixed feelings on, and I will tell you why. For the most part, because I love the really ethereal, beautiful characters, the QPOSKET doesn't really capture that as much as I would like it to. The very chibi style of the QPOSKET is loved by some, hated by many, and I'm one of those people that is kind of half and half. It has to be the perfect character, in my opinion, to pull off the very chibi look that the QPOSKETs have. So for the most part, because I collect these very stoic kind of like ethereal, beautiful type of characters, it doesn't really translate all that well usually. My friends always make fun of me because they say that my type is chicks with swords, or like chicks with cool weapons. I definitely have a type, is what I'm trying to say. And Nezuko is kind of one of those things that doesn't really fit into what I would usually enjoy. But for some reason, I love her character design, I love her character in general, and even though she doesn't really fit into that chicks with swords type of thing, I still found myself really wanting a figure of her. I saw that Funimation had a sale on the Nezuko QPOSKET. So usually on Funimation, this retails for the $26.99 price tag, but they did have it on sale for $17.99. I think they're probably trying to get old Demon Slayer merch out so that they can bring the new Mugen Train stuff in, but I'm not complaining because this thing is really cute and I got a very good deal on it. Except for the shipping, because I live in Canada and Funimation shipping is just stupid. Like I paid $20 to get this tiny little box shipped. So, you know, the joys of living in a foreign country. Canada's not even that foreign, but shipping is still stupid expensive and it kills me every time. I do have one other QPOSKET. It's my QPOSKET Cure White, and so I decided that I liked the balance of having two QPOSKETs in my collection, and also I just thought the design of this particular QPOSKET was really, really cute. It fits really well into Nezuko's character, and it's one of the better QPOSKETs that I've seen, so I was like, yes, this is what I need. This is version A, I believe, if you can see up on there. So this is, I believe, the more anime accurate version. There's also a version that is kind of like more like the colors are different. So this one's the bright colors, I think, and then the other one has a more muted pink on her kimono. I know people care about the boxes. I don't really, but if you were interested, box, 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 box. Words. that's the box. The QPOSKET boxes are nothing special. I love how I just finished saying that the boxes aren't special, and yet I'm cutting it from the bottom so that the top tape stays intact. I do keep my boxes. I know a lot of people ask me that, if I keep my boxes for things, and I do. A, because I still live at home and I'm gonna have to move out at some point, and then B, because I know there are a lot of people that get like ridiculously mad at people who don't keep the boxes. And I don't understand that, because like I paid for it, it's my figure, I can do what I want with it. But people are still like, you can't. It's like people who take Funko Pops out of the box. The Funko Pop fandom just loses their marbles about it. And it's like, they're meant to be enjoyed. Take them out of the fucking box, dude. Like, inner box. Oh, she's so cute. She is so cute. Okay, hold on. So she comes in 3 parts. So we got the stand on the end, we've got her head in the middle, and then her body is on the end here. So this is what our little Nezuko head looks like. She is so cute. The thing that I really liked about this Nezuko figure is her hair, because a lot of the Nezuko figures, the hair is not very nice. It's just like a very stark, like there's the black and then bam, there's orange. And it's not a gradient. And so what I liked about this QPOSKET is that there's a gradient to her hair that makes it look far more natural than some of the other Nezuko figures that I've seen. I also really love the big expressive eyes on this Nezuko, because her eyes are kind of like her big feature. That's the #1 thing that you see most of the time. It's probably the first thing that you notice about her. And so I think that that's why this QPOSKET style really fits her super well. This is her body. I really like the movement that this body has just by itself. I am a big fan of movement, as I said before, but in my price range of like prize figure-esque prices, a lot of the times you don't get a whole lot of movement. So I really love it when these cheaper figures have movement, like the hair kind of moves, her haori has movement in it. And she kind of has like her little pose like she's in motion. I really like that about this. And once we put her on the stand, you'll be able to see her feet are kind of like lifted a little bit. So she's got enough movement to her that I'm like satisfied with it. And this is just the basic QPOSKET stand. It's just black. I think all the QPOSKET stands are black. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about with this is her head is very heavy in comparison to her body. Her body's quite light and her head is quite heavy. And on my other QPOSKET, it actually has a little like clear thing that sticks into the base that holds up her hair so that her head stays on and doesn't like fall backwards. I don't know how well you would be able to see this. So this is my other QPOSKET, and it's got this little clear thing on the side that kind of holds her hair up so that the figure doesn't topple over. I'm not sure if my Nezuko is gonna have a problem or if she's like well balanced enough that they didn't need one of these. I'm not really sure how that whole thing works because again, this is my only other QPOSKET. Okay, miss, let's get you assembled. And you are so cute. Okay, FaceTime. Yeah, look at you. Look at her. Wow. This was worth it. She is really cute. So she is a little bit smaller than my Cure White one is, which I think is probably intentional, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, her body is a little bit more petite. Overall though, this one is a lot more stable than this one is. Like, this one is kind of like a little wobbly, and this one, she's very stable and sturdy. So once again, her hair. I love the hair on this figure. It's got a lot of movement. Again, the gradient is really great. The other Nezuko figure I was considering buying before I bought this one was the Good Smile Pop-Up Parade Nezuko, which I love the Pop-Up Parade. I have yet to own one. My Urza Scarlet is coming in the mail, but I just really love the movement that these have. I love the price point. Everything about the Pop-Up Parade, I love. But the pose that they gave Nezuko was great, but the hair is what killed me on it, because it was just such a stark contrast between the black and the orange that I was like, I don't know about that one. I really love her eyes. I do wish they were a little bit brighter of a pink though, which would be a little bit more accurate to the show. Obviously, because this is a cheaper kind of like lower end figure, the paint job is not going to be immaculate. So she's got a little bit of a scuff on her obi here. She's got a little bit of a paint defect there, which does not bother me. I'm not the kind of person that expects to buy a $20 figure and get like the top-notch quality, so I'm totally fine with that. Sculpting on her Geta is a little bit interesting. It's kind of hard to paint tiny feet, I guess, but it's just like her toes look a little bit mangled, which is kind of funny. I think that is about all I have to say about this Nezuko Kamado QPOSKET figure. I actually kind of want to do more of these unboxings because like I said, I'm getting back into my anime hidey hole. I have 2 pre-orders on figures right now. I have the Pop-Up Parade Urza Scarlet, and I also have the Sailor Moon HGIF Premium Collection, which are coming my way sometime in May, which I would love to do a video on just because I spent the money and I like to unbox it and show you so that maybe you would also like to spend money on them. So if that is something that you are interested in seeing, click that subscribe button and the bell to get notified when I make those. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.